Someone asked, what are your thoughts on the Light Phone 2 or the Sunbeam F1 in terms of pricing security for the dumb phones compared to Punkt? Generally, I don't know. I have looked into the Light Phone, but it didn't support Signal, which is my main messenger. I don't know about the Sunbeam F1. I haven't heard of it. But generally, that's always where the privacy and security of dumb phones is going to be lacking in comparison to something like the Punkt or a smartphone, which is the lack of good end-to-end encrypted messenger options, which frankly is like what the main purpose of a smartphone or a cell phone or anything is messaging and calling people. And so if you don't have basic security with your messages and phone calls, then I guess as long as your phone isn't used for anything super sensitive, like if you're just texting people, hey, leaving RN, period, and then you reserve your sensitive conversations for other places, I guess it's fine, but people really have to be aware of the limitations and the lack of end-to-end encrypted messaging on dumb phones.
You totally nailed it. That's my main problem. Because the Sunbeam F1, I'm looking it up now, it looks basically like a modern flip phone. Like just a dumb phone, but like an older flip phone. But I assume it supports modern networks like 5G, because that's the main issue with like getting an old flip phone nowadays. But yeah, without like that kind of app support, I don't really know what I would do. I would switch to like a flip phone or something like that immediately if I could still access like basic messaging apps with end-to-end encryption. Like if there was a Proton Mail app and a Signal app, I'd be pretty happy with that. But you are pretty much stuck with like whatever SMS your carrier provides and not much else because they just weren't built for that kind of security, which is annoying.
Yeah, and I'm fact checking this right now, but it says here on our website it may also be possible to offer alternative messaging platforms like Signal, WhatsApp, Telegram, etc. in the future, but we don't currently have plans or a timeline for that functionality. So if you're willing to give up end-to-end encryption for all your contacts, then sure, I think one of these phones can be great, but I'm not willing to do that, and I think most people probably shouldn't do that. I think it's a big downgrade for something that's really core and vital to the way you communicate with people in your life. And if you do want something that's a little bit more dumb, I would at that point recommend something like dumbing down a smartphone, installing a custom ROM. Like you can install something like Calyx with no Google Play services and just install like 5 apps on it and use something like O Launcher, which is actually what I have over here on my Pixel. So like this Pixel right here is running Calyx OS and it has like 5 or 6 apps on it, which is pretty much what Jonah described, which is an email provider, Signal, and like a browser and a password manager, and that's it.
Yeah.
So the only thing I don't like about it is how big it is. It's like as big as my head. It's ridiculous. So, aside from that, I wish, and that's actually what I really want to see more than anything. I want to see, and I think people are complaining about this on our forum. I want to see a small Android device that supports custom ROMs that doesn't feel ridiculous to use. And I'm so tired of companies releasing these massive phones. Look, it's the size of my freaking head. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. It's not okay. Hey, thanks for watching this clip. Here's another clip for you, and if you want to really dive into tech, check out our main channel, Techlore, for a deeper dive into digital rights, privacy, security, and more. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.